File menu allows you to do things such as opening a data set, but this will typically be set to production by default. Right now I'm running a test data set here. You can work offline. I'm not sure why you would want to do that. Key things to look at here are options, and let's go through some of these things. Locale, I don't see a reason for changing that. Appearance, yeah, I don't like this color, so let's go to something a little more soothing. Yeah, that's okay. I'm not crazy about it, but that'll work. Spelling, English. Search editor, you can tweak this. I would probably go with the defaults. You can play around with it, but if you do want to change your search method, there's an easier way to do it than messing around with this stuff now. Search options, I always like to choose that I automatically count. That may not be on this menu. Yeah, I think that's somewhere else. So I would, I'm not going to change anything here. GIS settings, that's something new. I don't know how to use that. Dropped files. What I do like to do is, for me, and this is, just personal preferences, if I've got a document that's a Windows file, I want to delete it from the computer. And same thing with email messages once I put them in the Content Manager. Drop folders, I will leave that as it is. Drop zone is something new. Once you set that on and you minimize Content Manager, it shrinks down to a little rectangle to get it out of the way. Let's see what happened. We looked at Viewer. This here shows all of the applications registered in Content Manager. So when you edit or view a record and let's say it's a PDF, then that's going to fire up in my case with Adobe Acrobat, or for a DocX or a Doc, that's a Windows or Word. I'm sorry. Doc was the old Word, and DocX is for anything after Word 2007. Document store caching, email, I would just leave that as is. If you choose on startup, you can have Content Manager show what I like to see is just my favorite records. You can also look at your recent documents. And Reporter, if you want to create reports, then you can change the typeface characteristic. So I'm going to click OK there. The next item here to look at would be the desktop add-ins. And you definitely want to make sure that you have Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Outlook all configured to work with content. My profile, if you want to add a title or some other information about yourself, you can do that. We don't really use it within Content Manager. And then finally, there's just the setup information. And the main thing it shows just which version of the software you're using.